You don't loiter over the enemy's air defense. You stand back and you reach in.
There's a lot of CCA news here in the region. We sat with the president of General Atomics Aeronautical Systems, David Alexander, after this. I'm Agnes Helen with Lacebeard Chief for Breaking Defense, and we have here David Alexander, President of General Atomics Aeronautical Systems. Here at the Dubai Airshow, we have seen companies from all over the world trying to exhibit their hardware. First, let me know, what do you have here at the show?
Well, here at the show, and you can see behind me, we have our Gambit series aircraft. This particular one behind me is a collaborative combat aircraft for the U.S. Air Force, YFQ-42A. But again, that's just one of the series out of our Gambit offerings to our customer. When you build a full-scale model and bring it to the show, it's very stunning and sticks out. So, yeah, a lot of interest, and it's a new capability, and it's really our offering to complete the next generation of air dominance, if you will.
I want to speak a little bit about the deal of the MQ-9B deal to the UAE. Has there been any update about this deal?
The deal's still offering out there. We were waiting for some conditions to be removed. They have been removed a couple of weeks ago. And so now we are moving forward just to see what's next.
You told me earlier that you had the largest export deal to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Where is this deal? When do you expect it to be inked, the LOI, the letter of intent, etc.?
So the deal's still in work, and there's been a lot of effort since last time we talked. Mm-hmm. It includes MQ-9 Bravo, it includes MQ-9 Bravo short takeoff and landing STOL, and it includes a collaborative combat Gambit series aircraft behind it. So the deal has grown since the last time with the inclusion of the Gambit series aircraft.
What is the number we're talking about, roughly?
Oh, I would say 130 MQ-9 Bravos and 200 CCA Gambit series.
Are you open for localization in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia that aligns with Vision 2030?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's a big part of the program. And when the bigger the program gets, the easier it is to bring in indigenous content.
Can you elaborate more about the Saudi interest in the CCA?
The beauty of unmanned combat aircraft is that you can build the aircraft at a much more affordable, much higher rate, and now you can swarm them against the enemy. And so everybody is seeing that that's the next way to have air dominance, have it now, and have it affordable. Just recently, we did a demo of our MQ-20 surrogate of the Gambit series aircraft, and we controlled it through an F-22 using a tablet on the pilot's knee through line-of-sight radios that show the art of the possible of this happening.
Isn't it distracting for the pilot to control his aircraft and the CCA?
Well, it could be, but we've made the commands very, very simple. And so the autonomy takes care of the rest. You're not in the loop, you're on the loop. So the aircraft marshal up, they all talk to each other, and they wait for somebody to say go. And that's really what the fighter pilot is doing. So he's doing some very high-level commands, and it's not. We don't believe it'll overwhelm the fighter pilot.
Regarding the CCA, other than the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, did any country in the region express interest in this aircraft?
In this region, for sure. Yeah. And that's why we have the model here, and I think more will come. But we're in preliminary discussions with other countries as well as all throughout Europe right now. So Europe is also very, very keen to move forward.
Okay, I want to ask you also about the U.S. restrictions, for export restrictions. There has been a change in the rules. How does this affect your business here in the region especially?
I would say the last 15 years, we've been heavily restricted with missile technology control regime agreement that basically took our aircraft and categorized them as a cruise missile, which was a complete mistake. And so we were denied export in many, many cases. That has been lifted. We've moved over. We're considered now more like a fighter jet. And so now I think the doors are open to start competing without all those restrictions.
Looking at all the conflicts here in the region, what are the lessons learned how to protect your MQ-9 from being shut down, like many areas of conflict by the Houthis and others in this region?
MQ-9 Bravo, let's take that for example. That's a very long endurance platform, and it's a very large, it's not a toy. I mean, these are big 13,000 pound airplanes that can carry a lot of payload. So the key is multi-domain operations through standoff protection. So you stand back from the threat and you use very long sensors to reach in and do your reconnaissance mission. And so that's really how you survive. You don't loiter over the enemy's air defense. You stand back and you reach in.
What is your next 5-year plan, especially here in the region?
Next 5-year plan is to sell a lot of airplanes, for sure. But I would say MQ-9 Bravo will be for sure, in the plan as it is currently with Qatar, and we hope with KSA soon, and we hope here with UAE. And then right behind that would be the Gambit series collaborative combat aircraft.
Thank you, David Alexander, for your time.
My pleasure, Aggie.
And thank you.